Hello everybody, this is Gwyneth Isaac speaking. I had a couple of dreams last night and I'll mention them here. Usually, I mentioned the other day about car dreams and plane, train and bus dreams that I have. I had another car dream last night, and, combined with, I do my best to live a just and honourable and a life that would be pleasing to God, okay? That means being lawful according to the laws of God, not harming anyone, not doing anything that will, hurt or damage anybody else. Of course, I have the right to defend myself if if somebody's endangering me or endangering my children. Of course, I'm entitled to defend myself. But to basically live a peaceful life, okay? But I had a dream last night where I was driving my car along the road not too far from where I live, and, just minding my own business and, going about what I was doing, whatever that was. And this police car came up in the opposite direction, and that's not that unusual because the road that I live on is on a regular patrol route, so we get police cars going past maybe 6 or 8 times a day sometimes. That used to be before I complained about it to various authorities where I felt like I was under house arrest because of police harassment and intimidation that was happening along with those regular patrols, like that every time I'd go out my door I would be pulled over if they saw me, and that was bad. Well, that doesn't happen anymore, thank the Lord. But I had this dream where I was driving along minding my own business, and this fancy highway patrol car saw me and did a U-turn, and instead of pulling me over, just followed me. And I felt really frightened and intimidated in this dream because this police car didn't stop me, it just followed me. It was just seeing what I was doing and, checking out where I was or whatever, but it wouldn't leave me alone. And I woke up, and just before I went to sleep, I have off-grid solar, a RAPS system, remote area power supply, so it's pretty common for the batteries to go flat somewhere between 11 p.m. and 3 or 4 a.m. in the morning, and that's usually not a problem, and the electricity comes back on at about 7:30 or 8 a.m. when the sun comes up. Just before I went to sleep, the electricity went off, and I said, I'm going to sleep anyway, I won't worry about it. And I had this dream when I was asleep, and I cried out in my sleep, and I said, "What are you doing? I'm innocent." And I woke up with a start when I said that. I shouted it out, sleep talking. And as I shouted that out, something really, really strange happened. the electricity came back on. Now, that's pretty unusual. That normally doesn't happen. And it was still only around about, 11:30 or whatever at night. I hadn't been asleep for very long, and I had this dream. And I said, it just goes to show, with spiritual experiences, they are powerful. The batteries had actually gone flat. The electricity had turned off. It had been a bit of a cloudy day, so it was about 11 o'clock, and the electricity went off. And I wasn't expecting any more electricity until the morning. And I had this dream, and it was a dream that made me frightened. I felt like I was being watched by the police in this dream, like I was being harassed. And often when I have these dreams, it means that an episode of police harassment is indeed on the way. And so I woke up and I was frightened by this dream, because I don't like it when the police come and harass me. I'm a lawful person. There's no need for them to harass me. I should point out that no police harassment has happened yet to me. Okay? No new episodes of police harassment have happened yet. But if they do happen, you can be sure that I will post them on this channel. And then the whole world will see them, because I'll post it on my Facebook page, and all my Facebook friends will see it, and they care about me. They know my history, they know my story, and they're not going to let this be forgotten. But, this is the sort of precognitive dreams that I have before an episode of trouble or harassment happens in my life. And I know from past experience I've got to really listen to these. That's the reason why I'm posting this today. Anyway, as I shouted that out, something like, "What are you doing? I'm innocent." The electricity came on again, and it stayed on until 3:30 in the morning. And I went back to sleep after this dream. I thought, well, while I'm up, no, I didn't. I just, went back to sleep. Sorry. I fell asleep again, and I had a second dream. And in the second dream, I was sitting in my lounge room in my house, minding my own business, and the dogs began barking, as if there was somebody really there. And so I jumped up and raced out to the backyard to see what was going on, and there was a police car sitting in my backyard. It had 4 policemen in it, and they were just sitting there, once again, watching. They weren't doing anything. One of the policemen got out of the car and came into my house and basically said, "I need to use your toilet." And I said, and he was already in my toilet, and I said, "Do you need to do a poo or do you need to do a wee?" And he said, "Oh, I need to do a wee." And I said, "Well, there's, however many acres of forest out there, go and pee in the forest." And he would not leave. It's like he was just poking around my bathroom, my most personal, intimate space, just looking for I don't know what. And I was once again, I was angry and I was frightened and I was upset and I just wanted this man to leave me alone. The fact that I had 2 such dreams on one night indicates that something's up, that there is another episode of police harassment on the way. So that's why I'm making this video. I'll keep you posted on what happens, if anything. I really hope that it's just a post-traumatic stress disorder flashback from previous episodes of police harassment in my psyche, just trying to deal with it. But the fact that I've had 2 such dreams on one night does not bode well. No harassment has happened yet. If it does, I will post the details of it here. So, hate to, have to make such videos. I really want to live a peaceful life. I just want everybody to mind their own business. I just want to grow my trees and, plant my vegetables and, look after my chickens and, play with my dogs or whatever, and my horse, whatever. I just want to have a peaceful life without this periodic episodes of harassment by the authorities. Anyway, probably getting close to 15 minutes now, so I'll see you later. And I hope this is the last we ever hear of this. I hope there's nothing coming down the pipes. See you later.